Hmm. Wow. Well, well, well. Well. Hope everybody's having a good day. A pretty good day today. I've actually found some Pokemon packs out in the wild. Walgreens actually had some Mega Kangaskhan boxes, a prismatic tin, and what else did they have? Oh yeah, they had the Mega boxes. Then I found some Phantasmal over at Dollar General, and then at Walmart found some Lorwyn Eclipse. We went down to our little pop-up show today that we have at one of the antique stores here in town. Little one traded away a bunch of stuff and picked up some like a Venusaur box, a Mabostive box, stuff like that. And right at her last pack, she pulled the Mega Venusaur SIR. The last one we were lacking for the trio. And of course, Bulbasaur is over here, kind of right around there. So there it is, the trio: Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, and Venusaur out of Mega Evolution. So I traded her. I ended up bad on this deal. I gave her Mega Lopunny SIR from Phantasmal, the Latias out of Surging Sparks SIR, and then I went online and purchased a frame so that we could display it. So, but I'm happy. I didn't have to go, pick one of these up, pay money for it, or trade for it. It was pulled in the house, so kind of means a little bit more to me than just some random one I would have picked up at a trade show or something like that. So the little one, having the hot hands this morning, pulling this up for her. Haven't really picked up too much more for myself. I did pick up just some regular commons today, from like Unbreakable Bond, I think it was. I think I picked up a Psyduck, a Tomokazu Gami's, a Sliggoo, stuff like that. Just some simple little commons from the show today. Let's start with Destined Rivals. You know, Destined Rivals, the set that seems to be going back up recently. Because like it was kind of on a down, it was just kind of getting flooded on the market. It seemed like nobody was really picking it up every single time they'd restock Destined Rivals. And then now the Mewtwo seems to be going back up in price. I think a lot of people preferred this Mewtwo over the one that was in, or that's currently out in, what is it, Ascended Heroes? Nothing in this first pack. It's okay. These came out of the Mega Kangaskhan box with the lenticular giant promo card. I'm trying to find some more Edge of Eternities. Maybe I'll pick some up next weekend, because next weekend the new Lorcana comes out. Winter Spell, I think it is. So the wife's already picked the 3 enchantments that she would pull. So we'll probably pick up a box or 2 of that, give it a try. That Crystal gets me every single time. I love goofy cards like that. That's why I love the Gloom out of Crown Zenith and the Acropolis. I love those 2 Gloom cards. Let's see. Destined Rivals, I'd still love to pull my own Psyduck out of this. I have one in the collection, but I had to break down and buy it. So if I pulled one, it'd be nice. But I haven't been able to pull Psyduck to save my life out of this set. So far, not too great. 1EX. But you know, when the little one was opening up her stuff, it wasn't looking too great until her last pack in. And she pulled this bad boy. So, like I was saying, it only takes one pack. It takes one pack to turn everything around and make it worth opening. Prismatic, I have no hopes for. Let's go on Shams. I have no hopes for Prismatic. Best luck we've ever had is the Sylveon SIR. Only pulled 2 SIRs out of Prismatic before, one of them being Janine's Secret Art, or as I call it, the Foot Fetish. Janine's Foot Fetish. I got rid of that one real quick. Kind of a weird card. Foot right in my face. I said, nope. Get rid of it. So far, Destined has not done anything good for us. Give us a Ethan's Ho-Oh EX. That's it. I guess we'll just do it like a band-aid. Get rid of Prismatic, because should have been a fun set to open. If you've ever joined us on the channel, you know I just absolutely despise this set. It's not fun to open. They really messed up. Could have been like Crown Zenith. Could have been really fun to open. Could have been like, well, I don't know how Ascended Heroes is because I can't find any packs. Everybody keeps beating me to them. So I don't know if that's any fun to open. I've been seeing a lot of people post God packs from Ascended Heroes. And a lot of people seem to be having fun opening it. I have not been able to secure any. Of course, all we got is a Duraludon Pokeball. Junk. But yeah, Crown Zenith was fun to open. I figured Prismatic was going to be fun to open with their 32 SIRs. And Prismatic is not fun to open. It's just, it's not. I guess with at least with Ascended Heroes, you at least got the illustration version there. So it feels like you get something instead of just the Pokeballs and Master Balls and all that, those shenanigans. But yeah, probably nothing in here. Just because that's the way Prismatic treats me. Like I said, the only thing I've ever pulled is that Sylveon SIR and Janine's SIR. Now I haven't opened mountains of it like some people. Just because I was not going to pay those dumb prices. In fact, I got my Alpha Investments t-shirt into, or when was it? Last week, earlier this week. And on the back it says 2025. I bought this t-shirt at MSRP. Because, you know, I don't like to pay market. It's dumb. If I can find it out in the wild, I'll buy it. If I can't, I'm not going to pay double or triple the amount. Unless it's like got Larry's. Like, the only thing I'm going to try to buy is Larry's coin. Got a Switch. Full art from Phantasmal so far. So, pool's not looking the best today. 1EX, Ethan's Ho-Oh. 1 Switch full art item card. But the little one, like I said, she did pull us that Mega Venusaur SIR out of Mega Evolution. It's really, that's the card that I wanted, the Bulbasaur line out of Mega and the Gardevoir. So now we have the full Bulbasaur lineup out of Mega. All we need now would be a, what do you call it? Gardevoir. That'd be nice. Prices have kind of cooled down on some of those singles out of Mega Evolution, it seems like, which is good. It looked like it was doing it with Phantasmal, but then they kind of just shot back up. I think what it is a lot of people holding out, trying to make the Charizard seem like it's more valuable than it is. and I see posts all the time on Facebook on Pokemon. What do you call it? Like groups and stuff like that. Like, oh, pulled my third Zard. It's like, okay. Some people, this is my fourth Zard. I can't get away from this guy. And it's like, okay, buddy. It just seems like they're out there in number. I haven't been able to pull one, but I'm not a Charizard fan. The wife is. I think he's a jerk. At least Ash's Charizard was a jerk. So that was like my generation growing up watching it. So in my mind, he's a jerk. But he like everybody's like, but he redeemed himself. And I was like, I don't care. He was a jerk to Bulbasaur. Another full art. Oh no, that fire breather! I pulled so many of that guy. He's like, I'm cosplaying as Charizard. Freaking guy. Yes, told again by the fire breather. As always. Got some Lorwyn to open though. I would love to get the Moonshadow alternate art version. So that'd be nice to get. What else are we looking for in there? Any of the special guests would be cool. I'd love to get a Bloom Tender, I think it is. Because I always get confused with the Bitter Blossom. There's a Bloom Tender. Yeah. This is a Bloom something. Hard to keep track of all of them. I know it was the one that it's the reprint. Not a reprint, but it's like, well, it's a reprint, but it's a different artwork than the one that was in, I want to say it was, oh man, why am I drawing a blank on the name? I see it there. The real cutesy animal one. My wife really liked that one. God, why can't I remember the name right now? It was after Tarkir. It was the one that everybody was like jumped onto it because it had all the little cute critters and stuff like that. I don't have any of the bundles out here to remind me. I'm not Edge of Eternity, Lorwyn, the Bloomburrow. There you go. Right before I looked at the screen, I just remembered the name. It was Bloomburrow. Well, last pack of Phantasmal Flames. We got trolled by it again. I hate this set too. Because everybody's like, oh my god, Charizard, and everybody went dumb for it, and it's like, Charizard's not that cool, bro. I don't care what you say, fight me. So Mega Evolution comes down to this. 4 packs of Mega, and then we got some Lorwyn to open. But yeah, Bloomburrow, they had a Letter Blossom, Bloom Tender, and I think they had one in, has something in Thrones of Eldraine, I thought. Maybe? Wilds of Eldraine, maybe? I can't remember. I know it had some awesome art. What are we opening? Mega, right? Nothing. That's where we go sometimes. We opened up a booster box of Edge of Eternities last time. Had a really pretty special guest. I wouldn't mind getting another box of Edge of Eternities. I love that set. Dark sci-fi. And I still got the special guest I'm looking for, the Sliver Overlord. Sobble. Tangro. Goldingo. Which side duck? Oh, look at that. We got an illustration rare out of Mega. Oh, it's the Shuckle. Nice. Cute little Shuckle. I like this guy. He's like a little Willet blend. Throw some berries in him, make you some juice. So yes. Not mad about that one. I don't have this one yet. in my personal collection. The wife probably has one. Because I think when Mega came out, we'd gone to a card show. She had picked out a whole bunch that she had really wanted, and then I tracked them down while we were at the show. It was like the day after they released. And I picked up pretty much all the singles we wanted out of Mega except for the SIRs, because, you know, when a set first comes out, everybody inflates the price like crazy. And, oh wow, look how bad the border is on that one. The energy card was about the same. Oh, they're all pretty bad. Okay, hopefully there's not a good card in here. The bottom border on those first two cards was pretty bad. Mystery Garden, Nackley, and Steelix. Wow, we've gone through almost all of our Pokemon packs, and we got like nothing cool to show for it except for Shuckle. That's alright though. Happens like that. At least I didn't pay above MSRP for anything. Oh yes, I just ordered a frame for the Latios and Latios extended art, right? Out of Surging Sparks, and it's going to be both cards inside of this frame. It's got the connecting artwork, so you can see the full scene of them together. So just ordered that, should be in next week. So we are going to place the Latios and Latios in there, put them together, and hang it on the wall as a piece of art. There's beautiful artwork on those two cards. Now we got Lorwyn Eclipse. Oh, we'll just rip the spine out of that. So Pokemon, not too great. Only one IR, a couple full arts. Well, not even a couple. Yeah, a couple full arts, a couple EXs, 3 EXs. Not a whole lot to write home about. But like I said, the little one with the big pull today, so ain't mad about it. Now we got our Magic the Gathering. Like I said, looking for a Moon Shadow. Looking for a Moon Shadow in the almost like the full art version. It's a beautiful card. Safeless Self-Right, and a foil common, because I have the other Moon Shadow, and it's very menacing looking compared to the other one. Let's see here. Where's this one here? Very menacing looking. I want the other one. It looks so calm and peaceful. It's like a night and day difference in the two art styles. Other than that, what else are we looking for? That's about it, really. Or at least my personal. I mean, like I said, the Blitter Bloom Tender, I think it is. Bitter Blossom, Bitter Bloom. I love this art. Little changeling, so goofy. I don't remember seeing this one. Goblin Warlock, Bristlebane. We got a rare. Oh no, we went too far. Tristan. God, these cards have a strong smell to them today. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's like a nice oil slick. It's like if you've ever opened any of the Phyrexian cards, they have like that oil slick foil onto them. Like you open up those Phyrexian or whatever it was, and those cards had a very distinct smell to them. Like you could just smell whatever process they used to give them that oil slick foil. It was pungent aroma. You know, I went down to, they had a Saturday night gathering at the local game store, a new game store that we have in town, and they were doing a Commander night for Magic the Gathering. And I guess I'm just a grumpy old fogey that, I don't want to play Commander. Now, it's fun for some people, what have you. I mean, it's got to be. It's a huge. Uh, yeah, I didn't open any of the the Commander decks, but yeah, they just have a strong smell to them. But everybody plays Commander. Man, that's an awesome art, but it's an uncommon, unfortunately. High Perfect Morcant, worth some trade, I believe, still. So I was watching all these people, and I was telling my wife today, I was like, I went to that little Saturday night magic that they did here in town. It made me want to play again. But everybody there was playing Commander. I'm like, I'm just an old fogey, like I'm used to playing the standard skill set. Building your deck, 60 card deck, building your deck with, more than one of each card, and then your strategy actually be based off of you're kind of creating your own RNG, right? Random number generator. Oh, that's a cool looking artwork, but unfortunately not the one I'm looking for. So it just kind of feels like it's not the same. Oh, another Hexen Sculpture. And a common foil. So it's just kind of like, I look at that gameplay style for Commander, and it's not my cup of tea. One of each card, 100 cards, and then you got your Commander. And you're supposed to base your strategy off what your Commander does, I guess, and what have you. It's like, but it's not necessarily based around your deck, in a sense. If that makes any sense to you. It's because, like, the old way was like, if you wanted a good chance of running a certain kind of strategy with your mono blue, you would put on it so many instants, the same card, whatever, so many of whatever, and your chances of being able to pull off that strategy increases, however many X-fold of that card that you have in it. So, like, just one of each card just kind of makes me feel like, I don't know. Oh, look, we have the standard art of this now. Oh, and a foil rare. Wait, no, that's not a foil. What the heck? So we got 2 rare, and what's behind it? Foil common. Yeah, I bought the. I'm a Fallout fan, right? So I bought the dog meat. Uh, dog meat secret lair from Fallout that came out because I saw it has a Soul Ring, Arcane Sig, and stuff like that. But back when I was playing in the early '90s to about 2006, before Elder Dragon Highlander became like the big thing, we would just play 60 card deck. Some people would say, there's a play set of 4, and that's all you can have in your deck at a certain time. And I was watching it was on Amazon the other day. No, it's the other day. Watching it the other day on Amazon. It's called Ignite the Spark. And it's a documentary about the history of Magic the Gathering. And one guy talks in there like he has one of the old decks from probably about Alpha, maybe into Revised. And he's got, Time Walk and all those cards that are worth like a dumb amount of money now. And he's like, with this deck right here, you can beat somebody out your first turn. And he's like, he's played hundreds of matches and he's only ever lost once. But that deck was like specifically made to be a 1-turn win kind of deck. And some people say, well, that's not fun or whatever. And that's why they ban certain cards and standard and stuff like that and Commander. But I was used to that old school kind of gameplay. Like, if you were willing to spend that amount of money or willing to take that time to build that kind of deck and that's what you wanted to do, then that's, that's what you did. And Commander is supposed to be a lot more casual, and I understand that. But it's just, I don't know. I don't know if I can play Commander. Just too much of an old fogey. I love this card. Ooh, pennant. Okay. Oh, I already have this one. Unfortunate. Tam. Ooh, Eridu. That's a beautiful land, though. Oh, last pack. Last pack. But yeah, we'll see what's going on with all the controversy with Magic the Gathering right now. Shareholders trying to sue and what have you, and we'll see if any of this stuff actually holds up. Man. Well, that's unfortunate. We didn't get the moon shadow and the artwork that I wanted. That's alright, though. We'll pick up Lorwyn. It's readily available. Like, nobody's really touching it at Walmarts and stuff. That's cool. I like it. Beautiful artwork. Like I said, the thing about getting back in the playing is just I can't find anybody that plays, the standard format. Everybody wants to play Commander. And I was like, man, I'd love to play, like, the Pauper format, but I don't think anybody's going to play Pauper. It makes it a little bit more challenging. Because you go to just straight commons, 60 card deck of straight commons. I remember when a Pauper was 40 cards. Am I just that old that I remember Pauper that way? Being 40 card deck. And then there being a rule limit, like it can't be over a $3 common or something like that. Maybe that's just how we played Pauper back then. But it was supposed to be a much faster game style play, because you had 40 cards from what I remember, all commons, so that like really broadened the spectrum of what you could try to figure out. So it was a lot different, a little bit more of a, I guess you'd say, like a brain scratcher. You had to really think about it, because there was so many. You weren't just picking like the strongest card or the most valuable card you could find, because it was just, you were limited to that, right? So I thought about getting back into actually playing Magic, but everybody plays Commander, so I don't know. But yeah, anyways, that's all we had for today. Pokemon wasn't that great on the pulls. Little One had the best pulls. We got some more beautiful Lorwyn art cards. Just not the one I'm looking for. Hopefully next weekend, like I said, we'll see we get some more Kana. See we get some more Magic, Pokemon, figure it out. Thanks for joining me this Saturday afternoon. Like I always say, I hope you're having a good life, living it to the fullest. And remember, tomorrow's a new day. Thanks for joining me.